The ancient Assyrian civilization is the oldest known. Our modern world owes the Assyrians everything. They were the pioneers of many aspects of modern life today. They provided the world with its first documented tongue, known today as the Neo-Assyrian language. Moreover, something that is immensely important: writing. They built gigantic cities with their creative architecture. Now the whole earth had one language and the same words. And as men migrated from the east, they found a plain in the land of Shinar and settled there. And they said to one another, "Come, let us make bricks and burn them thoroughly." And they had brick for stone and bitumen for mortar. Then they said, "Come, let us build ourselves a city and a tower with its top in the heavens." They created transport links for the caravans across the desert, opening up the first trade routes. They divided time into minutes and seconds, a system we still use today. When the rest of the world was still in the Stone Age, the Assyrian population had grown to 34,000. The key to their success was their ability to live harmoniously with nature. They tamed nature and, for example, developed the water wheel, which provided irrigation and got water to the cities. Thanks to the success in agriculture, specifically wheat, the population flourished. On the map, it's placed in Southwest Asia, between the Tigris and the Euphrates rivers. Its capital was Nineveh, located near the Tigris River. The Greek referred to this as Mesopotamia, between the rivers. In Assyrian, Bet Nahrin. The cradle of civilization was often situated by rivers. They wrote the history of mankind. Until the 19th century, all we knew of the Assyrian existence was what we read in the Bible. Then French and British archaeologists began to excavate, finding many artifacts. Many undiscovered ruins, including majestic palaces, were unveiled. Many of these astonishing collections soon were placed in museums in London, Paris, and Berlin. A lost chapter in the history of civilization had been rediscovered. For nearly 2,000 years, the biblical view of the Assyrians has been portrayed in a negative manner. They were associated with war and violence. But scientific researchers, as Dr. Simo Porpola, an archaeologist, author, and historian, has discovered an ancient Assyrian empire with the ideology and religion that are the foundation of today's Western civilization.
For instance, we have a state called Syria on the political map of today. And this is, of course, originally the Roman province of Syria. And it's an Arab state today. But it is originally Assyria. It is the western part of the Assyrian Empire, which was first established as a Babylonian province with the name Assyria.
The Assyrian nation existed as an independent state and often a powerful empire from the 24th century BC until the end of the 7th century BC. The disappearance of the Assyrian people will always remain a unique and striking phenomenon in ancient history. Other similar kingdoms and empires have indeed passed away, but the people have lived on. No other land seems to have been sacked and pillaged so completely as was Assyria. The essential thing is that Assyrians still preserve their ethnic, cultural, and linguistic identity in spite of the loss of political power and the heavy persecutions they have experienced, especially in the Christian era.